What's up, YouTube? Well rested Piper here. And the first thing I want to do is wish everybody a happy new year. Um, I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been incredibly ill for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. It's been pretty rough. Started off with what I think was the flu and then settled into bronchitis. Luckily, it didn't go into pneumonia, which is what happened to my mom. So, my mom got sick, and then I had to help take care of her and do her errands because she got pneumonia. And then because I was doing that, I got sick. And I was laid up for about a week, but it worked out at a good time because it was my holiday layoff when I got sick, so I didn't have to miss any work that I wasn't already missing. Like I said, I got laid up for about a week uh, and recovered. Uh, Started to feel back to my normal self about Monday this week, and then wouldn't you know it, my wife starts to get it. So it's been a rough start to the end of the year and the beginning of the new year, but overall, I think everything will be okay. Um, I just wanted to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about the channel or abandoned the project or anything like that. I've just been laid up. I wanted to do a special thanks to Mel Harris, the Garbage Man Piper. We had just a bit of contact over email, and he said some prayers for me uh, on a quick recovery, and I appreciate that. Um, had my first smoke in almost 2 weeks yesterday when I took my sister to a doctor's appointment while I was sitting outside waiting. I smoked some jolly old St. Nicholas for the first time, which I really liked. Uh, so my first impressions of that were uh, it was sweet. Um, it's an aromatic. I believe it's flavored with ginger and uh, orange liqueur. I think those are the flavors. And despite it being an aromatic, it wasn't overly wet, which was really good. And that might just be because I got it as a sample from the Tin Society, and then I got sick because I believe the Tin Society video was my last video that I did when I got the box. So they sat in their little bags for probably about 2 weeks, and when I got to it, it was at the smoking uh, perfect smoking moisture content, so it didn't have any trouble staying lit. I smoked it in the cob that my mom had gotten me, and that's sort of my knockaround pipe. I put it in my case and carry it with me in the car because I'm not too concerned if it gets dinged or damaged or anything like that. And it stayed lit. The smoke content was good. It didn't give me any tongue bite. Uh, had no trouble keeping it lit, and overall, it was very enjoyable for an aromatic. Seeing as I don't smoke a whole lot of aromatics, I smoke mostly vapors and burleys. As you can see, I still haven't quite gotten rid of the cough. Um, so overall, my impressions of jolly old Saint Nicholas from Cornell and Diehl was favorable. I could definitely see myself buying a tin of that maybe uh, next year. Well, not next year, but maybe towards the end of this year around holiday season. I could see that as being a great holiday blend to keep around because it's light, it's sweet, and it's a good smoke. Um, I'm in the middle of reading a book called Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. It's a sci-fi novel about a girl who is a pilot. Well, she wants to be a pilot. Her father was a pilot on this planet where they crashed like 3 or 4 generations prior, and they're under constant attack from an alien species they call the Krell, who are trying to decimate them for some reason. It's sort of lost to time now as to why the war started or why it's going on at all. But her it starts off with her following her father to the surface for the first time, and then he's called to action to go fight the aliens, and then he abandons his fleet and is shot down by his own members for being a coward. And the book picks up mm, maybe 10 years later when she is old enough to get into flight school and she's trying to become a pilot and to prove that her father wasn't a coward. Uh, and it's all very good. She ends up finding like a old broken down ship in a cavern that she's fixing. As far as a young adult sci-fi novel, I recommend it. It's really good. I'm listening to it and reading it. And the audiobook narration is terrific. So if you like audiobooks at all, which I do for whenever I'm driving or doing something on the computer and I would like sound, I find that they're a great way to continue to consume novels without the need to actually have the book in your hands. But with that, that's what's been going on with me. I just wanted to give an update, say Happy New Year, give Mel Harris a quick shout out, and overall, uh, give you guys an update as to where I've been and what's been going on. So, with all that being done, I'm going to take this time to say again, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great holiday, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy piping.